In this video, we'll go through the install of CentOS with the text mode method as opposed to the GUI graphical way of doing it. You may ask yourself, well, why would we want to do that? We can do it for a number of reasons. One is that there's a lot less resources being used. In the last section, I had to use a gig, up to a gig of memory to get the install going. In text mode, I can drop that back down to 512. Once again, both of those are just bare minimums, but it gives you some idea of the resources that are not being used. And the other is it can be a much quicker way of installing the operating system. Now, I've paused it here, and I paused it here for a reason. We know that we need to press the tab key. So to access anything other than the GUI, we press tab, and you can see right down there below the box it says press tab to edit options. Well, if I happen to press tab right now, what I will end up with is a prompt, and that's not where I'm supposed to be. I selected the wrong item on the menu. So what I need to do is to get back, clear the line, type exit, now select the correct item, press the tab key again, and from here I'm going to append this information. So I'll put a space and then text mode, not text mode. All right, and then from there I can just press enter, and what the system will do, it'll boot up, it'll take a minute or two. I'll pause here, and once it's done with this, we'll continue on. All right, and here we are at the screen where we can test the DVD. I've already done that in the last graphical installation, so I'm going to skip this. It finds the media, and now it will literally just pull me through the install process in a non-graphical way. This is more menu driven. So here's my welcome screen. I'll select OK. I select, once again, what I'm doing here is moving with the tab key. Select OK here. And then US, select tab again. This is the same message we saw earlier about the disk and having to reinitialize it. Sure, we're going to do that because it's only the virtual. So we'll say reinitialize everything. Here's where we can select our time. What we're going to select is Denver. Typically find that by going up. There we go. Once again, tab. Set the root password, my SLCC, tab. Get the same error message I received in the graphical one, and here's where it comes up and asks me about the disk. Once again, I'll tab until it turns blue up on top, then I'll use my arrow key. I'm sorry, red. Has to go to red. And I'll use my arrow key to select the entire disk. Tab it down to OK. Press enter. I'll tell it to write the changes. It's creating the same partitions that it did in the graphical. So really not a lot has changed here. So we have 211 packages to go. Once that's done, the system is ready to go, and you've completed your text install of CentOS. Take a screenshot of it and upload it into Canvas. Next, we'll look at actually what happens if the master boot record gets corrupted and we have to recover it and reinstall Grub.